guys, this is Elena again, and I thought that I would split my English reviews in two parts, so make kind of mid-month wrap-up and then make like the second part by the end of the month. I hope that will work for both of us, and I will get straight forward to my books. The reason I bought this book, that is so far the best book of October, is that when we walk in bookshop, we know all, we cannot just leave empty-handed. And when I was searching and browsing through the shelves, I've just seen the cover, and I thought back then, and oh, I've seen this in reviews of some booktubers, and indeed, guys, whoever read and recommended this book on the channels, thank you so much, because it was absolutely worth reading. And I'm talking about a memoir by Tara Westover, Educated. And can I give just a few seconds to appreciate the cover? I think the imagination of designer is just outstanding. We see for this pencil that stands for mountain, and also we can think of a sharp mind of the educated person, and we see Tara staring at the mountains, and she speaks a lot about that in her memoir. So this is very, very, very intelligent cover. One of the, okay, I will not say it ever again, one of the best ever. You just see how much I love it. Well, Tara tells us the story of her life, how she was raised in a Mormon family. She didn't attend school, and yet she made her way up to Cambridge, which cannot be not inspiring, right? And one of your professors mentions that she reminds him of a Pygmalion effect, and that's exactly the thought I had, that you can become whatever you want with a certain mindset and a passion and like aim. But I think all of us, when we read the books, we sometimes get attached to a certain part of them that sometimes might not be the main idea of the book. They just like touched somewhere, but we can so relate because we have been in the same situations, or we have had the same experiences. And so she speaks about bipolar disorder, to which I can so relate, because at some moment of my life I was not involved, but I had a lot of experience with of interaction with a person with bipolar disorder, and I could totally understand what she's talking about, or what emotion she has. I absolutely adore this book, and if you read it, I hope you love it as well. And one more thing, I want to really, really, really strongly recommend, if you're not to read this book now or ever, please check the link to one YouTube video where Tara sings, because her voice is such divine, and I really got goosebumps, and I share with everyone. I'm trying to share this link with everyone just to appreciate the voice that she has, and it really will add to this reading. All right, thank you, Tara. Then I had a book by Daniel Kalman. I read it in Russian. It's novel F. By the way, F is my favorite letter, and let's see this cover here. Okay, so Daniel Kalman. So this story follows lives of three brothers. They're actually twin and one step brother, and one day their father takes them to hypnotist session, and after that everything's changed for all of them. Well, to me it was a story about self-destruction, how we cover ourselves in lies, and how we destroy our lives sometimes with our own hands, and we then get scared of that somebody else will harm us. But how can we be afraid of somebody harming us when we already hurt ourselves so much? I don't know if that makes sense. So maybe you read and maybe you see some other story, but to me that was that. Well, and I think Russian cover is way much better. What to say? Yeah, good. After these two books, my good readings ended, and it saddens me so much. I got this second book because it's classic, and secondly it was cheap, and I thought, okay, I will nail it, I just need it. So I tried The Great Gatsby by Fitzgerald. Guys, this book, one of the examples and reasons I started this channel, because sometimes I do not understand all the fuss around the books, and this is one of them. I can say that the author's voice and skills, writing skills, are great. He's so eloquent and he has great language. But the story itself, it's so, if I say that it's a story that you have no money, nobody cares, it will be too superficial. But that book is, I don't know, really, I just don't understand why people love it so much. Characters, they're not well explained, and only one that I really got what the person is, it was a Tom, actually the husband, right, of this girl, Daisy. And like, I just will not spend your time because I don't even know what to say. I didn't get the movie, I didn't get the book, I didn't get the value. If you know and if you love it, please tell me. It's quite a short reading, you can nail it in like one day. So maybe I will read it with other approach and maybe I will love it and maybe I will not unhaul it. Doubt though. And now I came to the point that I so wanted to avoid on my channel, which is speaking badly about the books, because I don't think there are bad books, they're just books I don't understand. But here, I just cannot say anything, because the synopsis was so great, and I heard a lot of booktubers, especially from Brazil speaking, just great about this book, and I had high hopes on that. And I speak of The Chain by Adrian, whoever he is. However, there is one good thing I can tell about this book is that it reminded me of amazing movie that I love so much, and I can wait for the end of December to watch it and rewatch it again. Love Actually. If you've seen it, you remember the scene when Aurelia and Jamie wrapped in the blankets after having drawn the script, the book in a pond, and Aurelia tries to understand what the book was about, and she asks, is it romance, is it thrilling, is it scary? And Jamie answers, mainly scary, how bad the writing is. And that's what I can say. The book, The Chain, meant to be scary and thrilling, but mainly it's scary how bad the writing is. This explains everything. Well, this story about kidnapping the kids, but you just do not have to pay out for your kid, but also you have to kidnap another kid, so all this chain completes. So all these badasses, they don't do anything, they just get your money and control that you kidnap, and the chain never stops. I think the idea is great, and it was not a spoiler because this happened basically on the first 4-5 pages, and these 4-5 pages, it's where the book ends, and then some mess started. I mean the author mess. It felt like reading a screenplay, that they do this, they go there, then they will do this, then they will do this, then they will feel scary, happy, in agony, scary, confused. Ta-da! There is no explanation, no good explanation of the feeling. The explanation all superficial. The scenes poorly explained. Maybe the author wanted to give us a sense of action, of fast shifting, history. No, guys, it's written in very basic, plain words. It's just so bad. And then he tries to add some value to this book by cramming in a few quotes of intelligent people, and then he might be thinking that, for sure, to make the book good, I need to somewhat mention struggle of somebody from the Second World War, with all these repressions and problems and tough situations, and this definitely will add something to my book, so let me put one paragraph that will speak about that. It reminds me of jittering, right? I believe the word is jittering, the small notes you have, like this, like some ideas not to forget. I think he just confused the real book for his jittering. And I was so disappointed because the idea was so great and was so badly executed. Okay guys, I just cut the rest of the review because it was just me annoying and annoyed. I just hope you never cross nothing that will irritate you so much as the Chain irritated me. I hope your reading is absolutely amazing, and I'm curious to see whatever you're reading, so I will check on videos as soon as you post them, and I send you a huge hug. I wish you a great week that somewhat just got started, but we will get through it. Bye!